how do you continue to innovate and perfect something that's already a pretty darn good device? How do you make that better year to year? By providing benefits that are beyond what people are expecting to have. Well, some of the key challenges with Rollerblade was founded were to just get people to be aware of what these contraptions were. How do you get people to try this, let alone buy into it and create a momentum that became an industry? That was the challenge at the time.
One of the early marketing executives, Mary Horwath, she utilized what I would call guerrilla marketing tactics, which was an integral part of introducing what I call the sport or activity to the masses.
The biggest challenge in 1986 was to create a new sport, a new industry. It didn't exist. So what we had to do was create some excitement and emotional as well as rational need for this new sport.
It had been seen as an off-season training device for hockey players, but she really worked and used guerrilla tactics and grassroots programs to bring the product to a wider audience. One of our other marketing executives, Dave Samuels, always stressed the importance of staying ahead of the competition, staying ahead of the curve.
We're staying ahead of the competition through a couple different areas. One, technology, product, and staying in touch with the trends. Those areas for us are the keys to staying in front of it, as well as just doing a good, strong job of marketing.
The important thing for us now is to differentiate our products from the competition, and also give people a reason to skate.
Right turn, you're clear.
Yeah.
There's a car coming up. Car up.
Car up.
And car back.
All right.
As the market's matured, it's settled into some what we consider core groups of users. At the beginning, you would see the name Rollerblade on many different types of products. We had off-road skates, we had skates designed purely for the racing enthusiast, we had skates across the spectrum. What we found now are there are really four areas that we've targeted in on. We have the children's line, the rec and fitness line, the speed line, and the street vert line. So we have product lines here that speak to each one of those categories very well. The important thing about the children's segment is that you take into account all the needs that are unique to the child, the kid that's out there skating on the street. This skate here provides a lot of support for those little legs so they have something that holds them nice and firm. There's also, the key feature with this is that the skate itself grows as the child's foot grows, in that it's an extendable skate. The push button here, you simply depress the button and pulling the toe forward, you can grow the skate up to 4 full sizes. So it grows with the child's foot. This line. The Recreation and Fitness line is a line designed for that beginning adult to the fairly frequent user, wanting something that feels comfortable on their foot, something that's easy to get in and out of, that glides easily, that goes on fairly easily. Pop it on, you skate, and you go. This skate here is the Zetra Blade. One of the key features is the ABT brake design here in the back. ABT brake is a patented design owned only by Rollerblade that allows you to brake with the skate while keeping all 8 wheels on the ground. As you lean back your leg, the cuff goes backwards. This device actuates, and you can see the motion of the brake pad as it goes towards the ground. What that means is by simply pushing your leg back, you can start to slow down and come to a stop without using what is commonly used, which is a more awkward foot-raising braking motion in inline skating. The other idea here, make sure that your wheels, your bearings, all your functioning components are of a higher end than our competition. We make sure that the person who gets into the skate, even if it's their first pair, has a premium experience with premium components throughout. One of our categories is the speed category. Now this is the category for the elite skater, someone who's off skating a marathon race, or just taking fitness to a very high level. This skate here is the ProBlade 100. This used to be a skate that customarily came with 5 smaller 80mm wheels, and this year the real direction is the 100mm wheel. goes a lot faster if you have the horsepower to push it. So you'll see here in front of you 4 100mm wheels instead of 5 80mm. It really changes the skating experience. It allows this person to really achieve higher speeds with a smoother ride than on the smaller wheels. Another category that we have, we call our aggressive or street vert category. Now this is the category where you may have seen on the X Games, or you may see down the street jumping off stairs, or what we call grinding rails. What it is a category that's completely different from the rest of our business model. We call this line the TRS line, or Team Rollerblade Series. We take all the directions straight from our professional team riders, and all the elements on this skate came straight from those who will be using this in a competitive and pretty scary way sometimes. It answers all the needs that our professional skaters ask of us by incorporating a lot of different design elements. We made a lot of changes this year in the Team Rollerblade Series, one of which is to change the shape of the grind space here. This area here is actually used to skate. It is, if you latch onto a rail, you can grind on this surface. So it's important that the compound characteristics, how fast or slow this is to grind, is very important, especially when you're launching over 10, 20, 50 steps onto a rail and grinding down, and this being between you and the pavement. The TRS line of skates is fully interchangeable. All the parts come off, the cuff comes off, this midsole comes off. You can change it with different colored parts. The actual soft skin here is actually a skin over a molded shell. And then again, you have to get back to make sure that it looks like a pretty cool piece of footwear, or they won't wear it. So we've designed all these things with that skater in mind who's out there pushing the envelope.
And then the way the parts will be broken.
One of our marketing challenges today is there are very distinct segments of our market, and these all are made up of very different people. And so marketing to them is extremely important. We don't want to have the same message going to one segment that's going to another segment. For example, for the kids segment, one of the things we're doing to grow the business is our grassroots program, Skating School. It's a program whereby we add the inline skating to a gym or phys ed teacher's curriculum. In addition, we have a group of what we call blade schools throughout the country.
My name's Millie, and today we're going to learn to improve your starting and your stopping.
These are actually skate instruction schools that give lessons, teach people how to skate.
Ooh, good. Nobody fell off the cliff. As you leave today, we're going to be handing these out to you. This is from the National Skate Patrol.
In the past, we might have sent out millions of direct mail pieces or placed messages on broadcast television. We found today that these aren't as efficient. We really want to utilize our marketing dollars as effectively and efficiently as possible, and we do that now by focusing. We really focus all our efforts. For example, in advertising, if we have a new fitness skate, then we reach out to health and fitness publications. For a recreational product, we're going after lifestyle publications, and for our kids product, we're targeting the parents with the magazine Like Parents. Our website is an incredibly valuable marketing tool for us. This has become the focus and the home for a lot of our efforts and our outreach. So we constantly provide fresh new material for people so they keep coming back. We try to create an online community. So if you're an inline skater, you want to learn about some healthy recipes to make some meals that would supplement or complement your workout program on skates, we provide those for you. If you need tips or you want to brush up on some of the basics for braking techniques, that's also something you can find on our site. Another example is our skate selector, where you would go and enter different criteria to find the right skate for you. Email marketing is one way that we communicate the health and fitness benefits to our consumers. We'll use interactive email marketing messages, and we'll send those directly to our database. In the past, we might have more recreational skaters. Now we're finding people are lacing up with a distinct purpose of getting a workout. Another focus for us is our public relations activity, which often results in stories on the news, the nightly news, or it could be a product feature in a magazine or a newspaper. Our point of purchase is more important today than ever. People are really assisting themselves, and it's almost like our purchasing is becoming self-service, where there might not be a salesperson to help you or assist you with your purchase. So it's even more important for us to have pertinent, relevant information at point of purchase, whether it be on the skate boxes or whether it be a skate card. These things are all incredibly important, and more now than ever. We have two distinct product lines. We have, of course, our rollerblade inline skate line and our brand called Blade Runner. Blade Runner is marketed to the mass merchants and sold through those stores as a lower price point product, whereas our rollerblade line of skates is sold through sporting good chain stores and skate specialty stores.
Maybe they got your size? You think?
Inline skating has become a very common activity. In fact, 27 million people in the U.S. doing it is a pretty big number. So people are pretty familiar with inline skates. So finding a way to differentiate ourselves as the brand Rollerblade. Rollerblade, the skate company, is the skate company. To really emphasize that if you're going to buy a pair of inline skates, it only makes sense to be buying from Rollerblade because we're the ones who started it, we're the ones who perfected it, and we continue to push the innovation. So getting that message out at all times has been a challenge. Rollerblade skates are sold all over the world. We have dealers every continent in the globe. The majority of our market is found in North America and Europe. That's probably where about 90% of all of our skate sales exist.
I want to welcome everybody to the Wednesday night Skate Patrol. We are sponsored by Mainframe Skate Shop. They're an exclusive rollerblade sponsor, and they'll take care of your skates. They'll fit you. Okay, let's go. You have a good night. All right.
One of the things that's going on right now globally is our distribution is beginning to expand into new markets that are just beginning to take off. China, for one, is an area that is just beginning to emerge with the access to pavement, with the new roads programs that are going on daily over there. With well over 1 billion people, it's a pretty exciting emerging market for us to be getting involved with. We also have continuing challenge of technology. Our new Total Fit system that allows you to close it in an instant but yet get a better fit than Laces ever provided. That's a pretty neat trick to have on a skate that's been out there for a while. And our skates now are lighter weight than they've ever been. They're more comfortable than they've ever been. We continue to push the envelope to make the skate better and better and better.
I think having a passion for the product makes it even easier to market the product because I use the product, I understand the product, I can get inside of the consumer's head because I am a consumer.
There's a dedication and commitment here to leading this industry into new places with product and innovation and technology. We continue each year to bring what we know needs to happen in the market to the product. We try and lead the charge. We see ourselves as Rollerblade, the industry leader, the skate company.